Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with
Michael Anthony Fitness.
And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So, we're on our way to our day job, of course. They always tell me, don't quit your day job because there is no future here for you on YouTube. And that's all good. And speaking of having a job, Mike, you were just telling me something that you were reading about David Irving.
Oh, you're talking about from Brian Brodus?
Yeah.
And David from Mailbag?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So fill me in exactly. Tell
Well,
everybody.
David on Mailbag, that's one of the shows when the Dallas Cowboy channel or whatever.
Shout out to Brian Brodus.
And then David. But David was saying that David Irving, they're going to let him play his 12 games and let him go on his way. Then Brian Brodus said from day one they weren't going to give him a long-term deal.
Well, they definitely said that before, and you looked at it as this was a proven year for David Irving. And
with the suspension,
with the suspension, man, that really hurts. But I guarantee you that a lot of people will still, if the Cowboys release him, believe me, somebody gonna pick him up.
Of course they will.
You know, because you look at a guy and you say, dude had almost a sack a game last year, and that's where, you know, I get differences opinions from like Vosh and stuff. People will say, well, he's a grown-ass man and everything else. You know, he needs to want to do right, which is true. But sometimes you get people that are just knuckleheads that don't know what they're supposed to do, and you need to give them a little bit of help. For whatever reason, our country has got to the point where it's just like, F everybody. But understand that sometimes people need a little help to get themselves on the right track. You know, we tried that with Greg Hardy because, quite frankly, he had talent, you know? You looked at him and said, that dude had 15 sacks. Okay, he got off on technicalities for his things. Maybe he's going to change. Well, he didn't change, but there have been other people that have been out there who have had dumb stuff or have had problems, such as Chris Carter. You know what happened to Chris Carter, right?
I
You know,
I don't know his story.
See, the thing that always amazes me is how all the talking heads are up here on this pedestal, you know, holier than thou, talking about how stupid this guy is or that guy is. Well, Chris Carter was an alcoholic. He was originally an Eagle. And they released him. They let him go, and he ended up going to Minnesota, where he finally got himself together and became a Hall of Famer. Charles Haley. Charles Haley, you could not disagree with what he could do on the field. Off the field, Charles, and I know for a fact, believe me, Charles was not an easy person to take. Charles get under your skin, and Charles will kick your ass. And I'm not talking about the other team, I'm talking about his own teammates. But you look, the 49ers, who were the team of the 80s, you know, basically they gave up on him.
And they regret that too.
But you look at him coming to Dallas, and he was the difference maker for the Cowboys. Jimmy Johnson learned what he needed to do to keep the guy on the field. And that's leadership. That's coaching. That's one of those things that you got to figure out, how can I get the most out of a player? How can I get them on the page and to be productive come Sunday? And I dare say that the Cowboys have forgotten that's what you do. Because for him to fail the drug test and get suspended last year for 4 games, and then to miss the test, and all you basically had to do was say, hey, I'm dealing with the problem. Here's where I am, court papers. This is why I can't make that test. Can we reschedule?
Of course.
You know, you're talking about paying a guy $3-4 million a year. You need to protect your investment. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Of course. Gave him a second-round tender.
I'm hoping that he sees the writing on the wall and realizes this is my future. Okay, if I want to help my daughter, the best way I can do it is by me making plenty of money that I'll be able to take care of her for the rest of her life. It's tough, and believe me, this guy right here, and his sister. I had him at 5 years old and his sister taking care of them on a daily basis. And believe me, he was a handful. It ain't easy, so I sympathize. But you got to function every single day to take care of those guys. It's sad to me to see people with God-given talent, size, and you can't coach that size, and ability. He could be one of the best tackle/ends in the NFL. Time will tell how that works. You're doing a live stream with Cliff and David tonight?
Doing a call-in show.
Call-in show. Oh, okay. All right. See,
call-in show.
All right. Michael's doing a call-in. What time?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock Eastern. Okay. Subject? Do you have a topic yet?
Yeah. People calling in.
People calling in. So if you guys want to call in and talk to Michael Anthony Fitness, tonight's the night to call in. He'll be there. 7 o'clock. As always, friends, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, it doesn't work. And thank you. See you soon.